Ladies and gentlemen, we are just days away from the official start of Halloween Horror Nights 2021, and in this video we're going to be going over the 12 items that you need to have with you when you visit. Before we get into it though, I just want to say that these items are in no particular order except for the last one. The last one is the most important. You'll want to stay tuned for that. Starting off at number 12, the first thing that you need to have with you when you go to Halloween Horror Nights is a lanyard of some kind for your tickets. I'm looking at you, Express Pass holders. If you have purchased an Express Pass for Halloween Horror Nights, you are going to be pulling it out a lot. So having a lanyard is definitely going to help you out immensely. That way you don't have to keep pulling out your wallet or making it get damaged. If you have a lanyard, it's quick and easy. You pull it out, make sure you have the barcode exposed on one side. Bada bing, bada boom, you scan and you are good to go. You don't need to worry about it at all the rest of the night. Also, if you want to, you can throw your credit card in there as well. I know a lot of credit cards nowadays, they have a little tap thing where you can just tap on the scanner to pay. So that might be pretty useful as well. Coming up next on our list at number 11, you should strongly consider bringing a water bottle. Doesn't necessarily have to be Dasani. I personally think that Dasani is trash, but I went to Boo Bash recently and I have more of these than I can count in my house that I stowed away from the park. So yeah, bring a bottle of water with you. It will help immensely. And if you're not looking to spend any money in the park, or if you're wanting to spend as little as possible, a lot of people spend a lot of money on water. So bring a bottle of water with you. Make sure that it is sealed and it hasn't been opened at all. I know that when you go through security, you're not supposed to bring any liquids with you unless it is in a sealed container. So if you have your own bottle with you, like a metal bottle, it needs to be empty before you go in through security. If it's sealed, you're not going to have a problem at all. Number 10 on our list kind of goes hand in hand with the water bottles. If you guys have a little money to spare and you are wanting to splurge a little bit, go ahead and get yourself a souvenir refillable mug from Universal Studios. Or if you're an annual pass holder and you already have one with you, go ahead and bring that with you to the park. It's not very expensive at all to reactivate the bottle, so you can go around to any of the FREESTYLE locations in the park and refill that bottle and have whatever kind of liquid you desire with you throughout the night. Number 9 on our list is also a very important one. We are still in the rainy season here in Florida, and the weather can be really unpredictable, especially in September, October timeframe. We are still in hurricane season, and we might get some pop-up showers every once in a while, particularly at the very start of the event in the September timeframe. Typically, towards the end of the event in mid to late October, you don't have to worry about this as much, but I strongly suggest you bring either an umbrella or a poncho. Don't bring this umbrella. An Elmo umbrella might get you targeted at Halloween Horror Nights, but just bring an umbrella or a poncho, because you never know when you're going to get caught in a little bit of a rainstorm. You might want to continue walking through the event. Even though the scare zones may lose their actors in the rain, you can still go from house to house and they are still open, rain or shine, or moonlight, whatever one you prefer. The haunted houses are still going to be open, and you're going to want some form of rain protection or rain gear when walking from house to house in the middle of the rain. Number 8 on our list is also something that I find to be very, very important, especially in this day and age of everyone posting everything on social media. More than likely, if you go to Halloween Horror Nights, you're going to want to post to your Instagram, to your Snapchat, to your Twitter, whatever you may have, and your phone battery is going to drain very quickly. So we highly suggest bringing a phone charger with you to the event. Coda and I, we personally like to use the fuel rods. We purchased one at Universal Studios, and we get our extra fuel rods through the Fuel Rod app, so whenever this one dies, we can always exchange for a new one. It's quick, it's easy, and it's very convenient. You can always bring one from home as well. You can find them everywhere: Amazon, Walmart, Target, whichever one you prefer, as long as you have a means of charging your phone throughout the event, especially if you are in the parks all day long leading up to Halloween Horror Nights. If you're doing the whole stay and scream thing, then yeah, you're definitely going to need a phone charger at some point throughout the day. I promise you, this is going to come in handy. The next essential item on our list, coming in at number 7, is a small hand towel. A lot of you guys are more than likely going to be staying at a hotel when you come and visit Universal Studios, whether it be on property or off property. If you're staying at a hotel that allows you to take the little hand towels from the bathroom, I highly suggest you do so. It is, again, really hot and really humid in Florida around this time of year, and at night it is especially going to be really humid and steamy, especially right after a rainstorm. Having a small hand towel like this this will help immensely in drying off whatever kind of sweat you may have going on your head or anywhere else on your body. Bring a hand towel. I promise you, you won't regret it, especially if you're a big guy like me and you are prone to sweating a lot. Number 6 on our list is actually something that you can leave in your vehicle while you experience Halloween Horror Nights. This is something that you can utilize once you get back to your vehicle once the night is over. Going back to what I said in number 7, it is very hot and very humid in Florida. More than likely at the start of the event, you are going to be sweating quite a bit. You're going to do a lot of walking around. You're going to be near a lot of people, and you are just going to be dripping wet by the end of the night, and you don't want to be uncomfortable until you get back to your hotel room. You want to be as comfortable as possible. So going back to the hand towel that we brought up in number 7, number 6, bring a spare shirt in your car. Bring an extra change of clothes. It doesn't necessarily have to be shorts, but a shirt is the most important thing that you can leave in your car. That way, when you get back to your vehicle, use the hand towel, dry yourself off as much as possible, change into a shirt. I promise you, you will feel like $1,000,000 when you sit down in your vehicle heading back to your hotel room before you can shower. Coming up at number 5 on our list, you are going to be exposed to a lot of loud noises at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. It's a scary event. Loud noises and flashing lights are going to happen. If you are prone to headaches, I highly recommend bringing a small bottle of ibuprofen with you. You never know when a headache is going to hit, and a headache, depending on how severe it is, can actually ruin your night. So if you feel a headache coming on, it's always good to have a couple of these with you. That way you can pop them throughout the night. Well, not throughout the night. Be responsible, folks. You guys know what I mean. You can pop a few of these at the beginning of the night or in the middle of the night, whenever you feel a headache coming on. That way you can power through the rest of the night and actually have an enjoyable event. We are getting down to the wire, folks. Number 4 on our list is actually bring a pair of sunglasses. Yeah, I know it's weird, but believe me, even though Halloween Horror Nights is mostly a nighttime event, the first few hours of the event are actually going to be during the daytime, and the sun is going to be at eye level in the middle of setting when the event actually starts at about 6:30, I believe is when the event starts. Anyways, the sun is going to be out, and for the first few haunted houses that you're going to go into, if you don't have sunglasses, you are not going to be able to see a darn thing going through those first initial haunted houses. So if you have a pair of sunglasses with you, I highly suggest wearing them throughout the daytime when the sun is still out before going into the haunted houses. That way, right before you go in, you take them off and your eyes will be more easily adjusted to the darkness, and you are going to be able to enjoy more of the haunted house. Coming up at number 3 on our list, this is hopefully going to be 2021 specific, but because we are still in the era of COVID, the Delta variant is still going around, especially here in Florida. We're not doing so hot in those numbers. You may want to consider bringing a face mask with you. You might not want to wear it when you're out and about in the scare zones, but when you are in the haunted houses, in a bit of a confined space, or maybe in the queue lines while you're waiting, I don't anticipate there being much social distancing in the queue lines leading up to the haunted house. You may want to put on a face mask just to protect yourself and others that are attending the event. Hopefully, again, this is a 2021 specific thing, but it doesn't hurt to bring a face mask with you just so that you can keep not only yourself but others as safe as possible. So the second to last item on our list is actually a money-saving tool. Bring some granola bars with you. If you guys are looking to spend as little as possible at Halloween Horror Nights, or if you're looking to not spend any money at all, make sure you eat before you go into the event and bring some granola bars with you or some kind of snacks, whether it be chips, fruit snacks, granola bars, you know what I mean, Pop-Tarts, things like that, things that are small that you can pack in your backpack. Bring something with you. It will definitely help you in the middle of the night because the event can last quite a while. It can go up until 2 a.m. on some nights, so you can easily be going from 6:30 to 2 a.m. without eating anything. You're definitely going to want something to munch on in the middle of the night. And finally, last up on our list, the most important thing. If you don't bring anything else on this list, this is the one thing that you need to bring with you: your patience. Bring your patience, pack your patience, do whatever you need to do. Halloween Horror Nights this year, we are anticipating is going to be a very, very popular event this year. We know that there are going to be crowds this year. We did not get a full-blown event last year, so this year is going to be extremely popular. Make sure you pack your patience and be prepared to wait in lines, be prepared for the crowds, be prepared for everything, and just be prepared to go with the flow. I promise you, if you go into it with the mindset that you are going going to be as patient as possible and that you are going to be ready, willing, and able to accept whatever is thrown your way, then I promise you, your event is going to be so much better. I was just about to end off this video and I completely realized, like, we'll just throw this in the honorable mentions. Bring a backpack. It doesn't need to be anything bulky. It can be a little drawstring backpack like this. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. That way you can put all of the stuff that I mentioned on this list in this bag right here. It's not going to weigh much at all. The heaviest thing is going to be the water bottle. Bring it with you or distribute it amongst your friends in your group. That way you guys all have, you know, different things that you can distribute here and there, and you're not having to wear too much on your back. Also, if you're going through the haunted houses, holding on to the straps of your backpack will keep you from flailing around whenever you get scared sometimes. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We have a lot more Halloween Horror Nights videos coming at you in the very near future. If you are excited for future Halloween Horror Nights videos and future tips and tricks videos, then please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on to get notified whenever we upload a new video like this in the future. Thank you guys again so much for watching today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of today's video, or if you have any other suggestions for things that you might want to bring to the event that might prove helpful to you. Huge shout out once again to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this kind of content would not be possible. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.